You've got an AI coding assistant. You ask it a question about your codebase. It starts reading files, one by one, slowly, like it has never seen your project before. Every single time. What if your AI could just know your codebase, like a senior engineer who's been on the team for years? That's exactly what Graphify does. Modern codebases are massive. You've got source code, SQL schemas, docs, PDFs, config files spread across hundreds of folders. When you ask an AI assistant how does auth connect to the database, it doesn't know. It has to search. It has to read it, it wastes token, misses connections, and sometimes just gets it wrong. The root problem? Your AI has no map. Graphify fixes this. It's an open source tool and an AI coding skill that takes your entire project and turns it into a knowledge graph. Think of a knowledge graph like a web connections. Every function, every class, every doc, every relationship, all mapped out, all linked together. You run one command, Graphify, and Graphify builds that map for you. No manual work, no setup, no headaches. You get 3 files, an interactive HTML visualization, click around, filter, explore, a markdown report, key concepts, surprising connections, suggested questions, a JSON graph file, the full map your AI query anytime. Here's the magic behind it. For code files, Graphify parses everything locally on your machine with no API calls, using something called tree-seeder. It supports over 28 languages, Python, TypeScript, Go, Rust, Java, and more. For docs, PDFs, and images, it sends those through your AI assistant's API to extract meaning and relationships. The result is a single unified graph of your entire project. Code, architecture, documentation, all in one place. And once that graph exists, your AI doesn't need to read files anymore. It just queries the graph. So, why does this matter? Let's break down the big wins. First, speed and accuracy. Instead of your AI scanning raw files, it asks the graph a precise question and gets a precise answer. Less hallucination, better results. Second, cross-project awareness. Graphify handles everything. Code, SQL schemas, Markdown docs, PDFs, even YouTube videos and audio files. Your AI can reason across your entire knowledge base and not just source files. Third, privacy. Your code never leaves your machine. Graphify processes it all locally. Only docs and PDFs go through an LLM API and you choose which ones. Fourth, it works with every major AI tool. Claude Code, Cursor, GitHub Copilot, Gemini, CLI, Codex. Graphify integrates with all of them. And fifth, it's a team tool. You commit the graph to Git once and everyone on the team instantly has a shared map of the codebase. No one has to rebuild it. You can even set it up to auto-update on every commit. Let's see how it looks in practice. But before we do this, if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. I am in Visual Studio Code working on a blog app project. Let's install Graphify into it. Just Google Graphify GitHub and the first result is Graphify GitHub repository. Click into it and the README basically explains how Graphify works. First, we're going to go ahead and install Graphify. The best way to do it is using the UV tool. You can install it on Mac or Windows, whatever system you use, and then just use UV to install Graphify. I think it's the best way of doing it. After you install Graphify, you'll need to install it into your AI agent. You can do it globally or into a specific project. I usually prefer to put it into the project, and then you specify your platform. In the example, it shows Codex, but right below that, you'll see a list of all the supported platforms. So after you install Graphify into the agent, you're going to use the /graphify.command or $Graphify in Codex because it's a skill. The dot means you want to graph the whole project. After the graph is created, you'll have a Graphify out folder. Now, if you're working with a team, here's the workflow. One person runs /Graphify, pushes the graph to the repo, and everyone else pulls it. The whole team now has the graph. You can also install Graphify hooks, so whenever commits are made, Graphify automatically updates the graph. And optionally, you can run /Graphify with the update flag when docs or papers change. That's basically the Graphify workflow. Let's go back to Visual Studio Code and see how to install it in a project. Okay, I already have Graphify installed on my computer. I can verify that with a Graphify version. Now I need to install it into my project. Graphify install -- project -- platform Windows. I'm on Windows, so I'm specifying the platform. On Mac, you don't need that flag, and boom, Graphify is installed. You can see the Graphify skill right here inside the .claude directory. Let's spin up Claude code and generate the graph of our code with a /graphify.prompt. Okay, Claude Code finished graphing the code, and look, it found some surprising connections, and it's even suggesting questions you can ask about your code base. This is actually really great for when you're new to a code base and want to explore it. Claude is now supposed to use the graph sitting in the Graphify out folder to answer your questions. Now my purpose here is slightly different. I have a workflow where I use the Grill with Ducks skill. If you want to learn about it, check out my other video on Grill with Ducks skill. But the idea is when I'm building a feature, I use Grill with Ducks to provide all the relevant context so the AI has enough information to build the feature properly. My goal with Graphify here is efficiency. Instead of Claude reading raw source files when exploring the project as required by Grill with Ducks skill, it would use the graph, which should be faster and more token efficient. Let's see if that actually works. One more thing before we test. The docs suggest running Graphify Claude install. This configures Graphify to work with Claude. It updates the Claude.md and sets up hook, so whenever Claude tries to read code, it's prompted to use Graphify instead. Let's run it. Okay, it says Claude code will check the knowledge graph before answering code-based questions and rebuild after code changes. That's exactly what we want. Let's clear our context, switch to Opus, and start our grilling session. The feature we're building is My Post, basically a way for users to see their own posts. Right now, GetBySlug hides unpublished posts globally, so authors have no way to see their own drafts. We're going to start implementing that feature using the Grill with Ducks skill. I'm gonna pause the recording and come back when the grilling session is done. Okay, the grilling session is done. The big question, did Graphify actually get used while exploring the codebase? Let me ask Claude directly, did you use Graphify during the grilling session? And it looks like Graphify wasn't used. Claude went straight to glob and read on the source files. The reasoning it gives is that the feature was small and it already knew the exact files it needed. I actually had Graphify installed in a couple of my bigger projects too, and the same thing happened. Claude would skip it, either because the task was narrow and well-scoped, or the plan mode workflow steered it elsewhere, or just it treated the files in Graphify out folder as noise. So Graphify sounded really promising, but unfortunately it didn't fit my workflow. I ended up uninstalling it from all my projects. Here's the honest truth. Graphify sounds great on paper, the concept is solid, but in practice, if your AI assistant keeps bypassing it anyway, it's not really doing anything for your workflow. Before you go and install it, ask yourself, are you working on a massive complex code base where the AI genuinely struggles to find connections? Because if your projects are small to medium size or your tasks tend to be well scoped, there is a good chance Claude will just ignore the graph entirely, same as it did for me.